I don't want him hurt. If he got to go to jail, let him go.
Also at 6, a family's plea to a suspect on the run after a SWAT standoff turns into a manhunt. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Wendy Ryan.
And I'm Brendan McLaughlin. Officers thought 34-year-old Billy D. Lewis was barricaded inside a home on 26th Avenue East this morning. His 10-year-old son, believed to be with him, was found safe, but the home was empty. Tonight, we have team coverage in Ybor Heights, where the search continues. ABC Action News reporter Jacqueline Ingles keeping her ear to the ground, and Cameron Polam brings us the emotional plea from family members. First out to Jacqueline, though. Jacqueline, how did this all start?
Well, Brendan, this started right here at this intersection behind me at North 10th Street and East North Bay Street. It's where Billy Lewis reportedly rammed into his girlfriend's car around 6 this morning. When Lewis's girlfriend, Delshika Thomas, threatened to call 911, Lewis reportedly told her he was not going back to jail and he took off. Officers say they spotted Lewis in the backyard of his 26th Avenue East home. At some point, police say Lewis texted his girlfriend indicating he had a gun and was inside the home with his 10-year-old son. She then shared this information with police. A 3-hour SWAT standoff ensued. Several homes were evacuated, and to everyone's surprise, there was no one in the home when officers went inside just before 11 this morning. A 10-year-old boy had been found playing video games at a friend's house. As for how Lewis slipped police, here's what they had to say.
He could have, while the perimeter was being set up, he could have gotten out that way. He could have never been in the house, and that's just the information that he was providing.
Lewis is a 6-time convicted felon serving time in state prison twice. His previous arrests include burglary, drug possession, and fleeing and eluding. Tonight, there is a nationwide warrant out for his arrest for aggravated battery with a motor vehicle. We're live tonight in Ybor Heights. Jacqueline Ingles, ABC Action News.
Thank you, Jacqueline. And as you can imagine, neighbors were frightened as this all went down. ABC Action News reporter Cameron Polam has been camped out in that neighborhood all day long talking to them. He joins us with the very latest. Cameron?
Wendy, over the last few hours, we've seen police in and out of this neighborhood. We've been assuming that they're keeping an eye out for Lewis, who could possibly return to his home just a few doors down from where I'm standing right now. But so far, there's been no sign of him.
Somebody's barricaded in there and got somebody hostage.
I heard that he ran into his girlfriend's car.
As police choppers circled overhead, rumors of what was happening soared through the streets of this Tampa neighborhood.
Went that way, they barricaded, and I came around this way and I see all this. I'm like, wow.
Tampa police surrounding this home on 26th Avenue East this morning. SWAT teams on hold, surrounding homes evacuated. Believing inside, this man, Billy Lewis, was holding his 10-year-old son hostage following a domestic dispute that spun out of control.
I don't want him hurt. If he got to go to jail, let him go, but let him be safe.
Theosi Arnold is the little boy's grandmother.
He got in a fight with his girlfriend, and then she said she gonna call the police.
Hostage negotiators would quickly realize things weren't what they seemed, tracking down the child who was supposed to be being held captive.
Well, there was some confusion that Maury was in the house with Billy, but he was never in the house. Billy had dropped him off at his sister's house over on 15th. So when the officers asked where was Maury and they needed to physically see him, I went to pick Maury up.
Pull they in.
Making entry on the home revealed the suspect was no longer inside. Family and friends begging him to end all of this before it turns deadly.
Just give up. Come on out before somebody else gets shot.
Again, the good news tonight, that 10-year-old boy was safe the entire time. The bad news, Lewis is still on the run. If you or anyone you know has any information leading to Lewis's arrest, you're asked to contact Tampa PD immediately. In Tampa, I'm Cameron Polam, ABC Action News.
Now, the most